Yes, thank you. And one thing I like to add to that, this is Rupert. I'm one of the co-founders. We're very passionate also about helping different little leagues around the world, anything from inner city all the way to sponsorships of certain players. As we know, the economy is not as strong as it usually is, or it's at right now. It's in some parts of the world it is, but we just want to give back that way and be able to help the little ones throughout whatever age that is, from eight, all six, seven, eight, all the way up to the high school level. But that's one of the passions we do have is we want to support little leagues. We want to support baseball, whether it's through equipment donations, financial donations, to help out these youngsters, boys and girls, to really hone in on their skills and such. So that was one of our passions of that. So thank you for your time.
Awesome. It's really good to. I love how a lot of sports really donates and um, devotes their time to um, good acts, and I think that's really something that we very much see in the Web3 and NFT spaces, and that's why I really love it here. So our next question we have here is, um, I know in the roadmap there are plans for a game down the road, but are there any details on the game that are considered locked down? Like how will it be played? PC, mobile, and what type of game would it be?
Yeah, I'll take over this one. So right now we're in our very early stages. Right now we're mainly focused on securing funds. So as of right now, for proprietary reasons, we can't really speak on this topic. But that being said, we have a lot of great things coming, and we're super excited to for what's to come, and start introducing you guys to our ideas and who we'll be working with.
Awesome. Um, okay, so we can go on to our next question. Um, I think this is kind of a two-part one because it kind of did answer the first part. Though they're asking if they will be able to meet players in person, and the second part of it would be how will that happen?
Yeah, definitely. So and I'll also hand this over to Garrett Bass, but just as a little intro, one of the perks about being an NFT holder, our Dinger Squad NFTs, is join. You automatically join the Champions Club, and what comes with that is several different club benefits. In addition to our socials and our parties to be able to do some networking with the players, we also have the opportunity to, meet a legend at a ball game, depending on what ball game we are attending and which legend we're actually inviting over. So there's opportunities at the ball games, opportunities for our network, opportunities for our launch parties, and and also I'll go ahead and hand over to Garrett Bass to see what else he's you know his information on
Yes.
that.
And we'll also be we're developing a major legends, which we have all the network, but we're going to be signing up legends to then further engage with the individual buyers of these NFTs, and also making individual promo videos as well with the certain you know clients, I guess you could say, Champions Club clients, and also taking them to certain signing events or minting events. We will have public minting events with certain Hall of Fame players and other legends type players of such sorts, and also we will be also offering them chances to win prizes to certain all-star games or all-star events, certain MLB galas and award shows, the ESPYS and things of that nature. So then obviously the World Series, being able to receive shout outs from the MLB along with certain Hall of Fame players that will individually shout out that certain fan. So yeah, I mean the opportunities are will be endless, for fans, and obviously, that will be our number one priority, is to enhance the excitement for the fans. Because overall, right now, the the game of baseball, it's I guess it has a face. I guess you could say it's Aaron Judge. But as far as adding and bringing more excitement to the game, Rob Manfred, the commissioner, is always looking to enhance that process. So this would be a good way to get the fans more engaged and keep them excited about the game of baseball. So, yep.
And
That's
also,
it.
just to add to that, we definitely are planning some future competitions or sweepstakes or engagement, so that an NFT holder can win an opportunity to be flown to one of our games, one of the parks, to meet, not only to enjoy it with the team, with the founders, but also with some legends. So that's definitely going to be after the whitelist 2, where we start generating that competition. Because by then, after whitelist 2, we'll have majority of NFT holders, where we start transitioning into the benefits and incentives.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Just that whole experience in itself, it looks like I want to get on this. um, that actually ties into our next question. Someone did ask, so if they do end up meeting the players, would the transportation like come with winning it, or was that something that's exclusive to just one event where they get that plane ride to see the player?
Yeah, that would be just a one. It won't be just one competition, but it'll be an opportunity where, if you miss out the first competition, we'll roll out another one, because we're gonna grow. We want you guys to grow with us. We want you to be NFT holders. We want you to have value in the ownership of our organization.
Awesome. Okay, so that was the bunch of questions I had on my side. I don't know if you have another list yourselves that you would like to present, and if not, then I can go ahead and ask as well the audience if they have any questions for us.
Yeah, the audience would be great.
Okay, so if anyone here would like to ask any questions, if you can raise your hands, or I think you can, there's a show request button at the bottom. If you click it, then I can bring you up here to ask questions. And if you can't find it, you can also message me in general chat as well.
While waiting for questions, do you, Sir William, did you want to add anything for the potential NFT holders here?
No, I'm totally open for the questions, and I think we'll respond accordingly.
Okay, I'm getting a question, but one of our members doesn't have a microphone, so he wants us to. I'll actually say it for him. So I'm just waiting for him to type it out.
Perfect.
So the question is there a long-term goal on the price of the NFT?
A long-term goal, as in what's the potential value as we go public?
I think, yeah, that's where he's going with it.
That's the long term. The goal, of course, is to have our NFTs sold for $1 million each, or more. But actually, without putting any monetary, the goal is to have our celebrities and MLB players globally to represent our NFTs, being interested in the NFTs. But also, I think this would probably be a good question for one of the other team members. William, you have anything on?
This is Rupert. I wanted to chime in real quick. And I'm hoping I'm answering. I think the question is directed long term, but more of what we're going to start selling them as, and what we feel the value of these. As we know, art is art, and we've seen that numerous times within the last 18 to 24 months. We feel through the artistry that we have, we believe the value is going to increase quite a bit we are starting to already hear some buzz around the networks and such. So we do feel that anyone that is acquiring these NFTs will have they should have a good ROI, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, or if you want to collect and such. There's other celebrities out there that we're starting to have some conversations with, and I believe this is going to take on a different paradigm as we move forward. But we just feel that it will be a good benefit and a good outcome for our NFT investors and such.
And thanks for clarifying that. So our mint for our first whitelist is going to be 0.07 ETH. At this market, it comes to like $130 or something like that. And then the whitelist 2 would be 0.099. So if you miss out on the first one, which we hope you don't, the price would be significantly higher on the whitelist 2. We call that AAA. Whitelist 1, we call it rookie level. And then the show, which in major league terms that's considered being at the big major leagues. The show is the public, and that is estimated. We're going to launch that public at 0.149 ETH. So you can kind of see the difference of the margin for your investment, return on investment, when you get into minting on the first one. But not only that, we are communicating with some outlets of celebrity status, so that if I were you guys, I would definitely get in on the minting of the whitelist 1 or even whitelist 2, because it's going to surge once we go public and we start announcing our ambassadors. We start announcing our network of echelons and celebrities. And as you all seen in the news, whenever there's even one celebrity or so connected to an NFT, the entire world starts looking, and then the value just increases and so forth. So you want to get in on the very early stages before, so you can ride that awesome hill.
Awesome. Does anyone else have any questions? Please put it in the general chat.
I think I see Vestas who raised their hand, and then there's another hand. And
Yeah, so I have a question more about security protocols. I know that this is different than cryptocurrency, but a lot of exchanges have been hacked, whether it's Binance or Coinbase. And specifically, it's an issue with NFTs itself that people can copy and paste. And I mean, just like physical baseball cards, companies can make as many as possible, whether it's a long-term player or like a new rookie. So what's being done to prevent that from happening? So like, let's say like Juan Soto or like Aaron Judge, for example, there's some pretty big up and coming rookies, and people want to purchase those cards. So I guess my question is like, what security procedures and protocols are being put in place to prevent other people from taking advantage of that? Because I mean, this all is the digital space, and so hacking is inevitable.
yeah, definitely. Thanks for that question. I'm going to answer, and also we have our lead tech. He's on the audience as well. Actually, we need to bring him up. Jamie. It's VD.
Okay, yes, I'll bring him up.
So that question, well, in the concept of NFTs, collectibles, minting. I mean, there's always going to be opportunities where people, when they do it now, where they take a snapshot, they they use it as their profile and so forth, and some even try to sell. But the people who understand the concept of smart contract and minting, that if it's not coming in from the actual contract that Dinger Squad has developed, then there's no value in it. And as far as the protocols, we have very, very great, amazing developers who actually are part of the group that developed Polygon. and they are on our team that are developing and writing our smart contract, which is a 7A7. It's a ERC 721A. And as you know, 721A means, when people hear about ETH, they think of high gases prices, but this one particular contract is going to significantly reduce gas prices from day one of our minting, and you can mint multiple ones and still have a very low price. I'm sorry, yeah, very low price. But with the back end of our team who are checking our protocols, we have our lead here in Houston as well, who's doing the same thing, double checking, triple checking, understanding the lessons learned out there on the smart contracts and on the infrastructure, on the security risk and so forth. Um, there's always going to be an opportunity for someone that's going to try to hack something. We are doing our diligence, uh, writing our contract and understanding the what ifs kind of thing. But also we have BJ online. He could probably say a little bit more about that.
There you go, I can hear
All
you.
right. All right. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. So this is VJ. I have a great amount of experience in building and ensuring best practices around software and software applications. I think Dinger Squad, as the team, we take security pretty seriously. Using technology as one option, and the second option is basically making sure our experience and making sure the best practices are followed and rigorous testing has been done, so that no any kind of hacking. We will try to simulate any scenarios that could possibly prevent us any kind of hacking. So I think we are paying attention. We're taking things pretty seriously there.
Does that answer your question, sir?
Yeah, that does. Thank you. I mean, that pretty much calms my nerves. Thank you guys.
Great.
Thank you so much, Vestas, for coming up here and asking questions. Is there anyone else that would like to ask any questions here? Or anything about the sale?
And I wanted to add on regards to the sale. As you notice on our website, we have a ticker countdown, and how this is going to go is as each one is released every 24 hours. The first one that was released, it's going to be locked. Therefore, if you miss out on the first one for the whitelist one, and you really wanted that NFT, you'll have to log in again for whitelist 2 to get it at, of course, a different price when we release that first NFT again. So I highly recommend, gather your fellow NFT enthusiasts. It's not going to be available. All NFTs, all 9 collections, they have 1,111 each. So, but we also want to be we want to be able to honor those who came in early, who signed up and are, interested in our NFTs, to give them that courtesy that, other ones who are thinking of coming in the next day, it's completely locked on the previous release NFT, and the only ones available is the ones that are being released, simultaneously every 24 hours, if that makes sense.
I also want to put in that I am posting as well how many days till an NFT comes. If you go check out in the mint section, you will find it there as well. And I also wanted to say our NFT also support Ukraine and LGBTQ, and you'll see that with like the rainbow flags and the flag of Ukraine. So we are very about supporting those causes and what's happening in the world. So yeah, if everyone has any more questions, if you could just stay here for like a minute or two, I'm going to take a screenshot so you guys can get whitelisted. So just give me a minute here.
Any more questions?
Ro, what is our next AMA so we can start letting our whitelisters, especially these good folks that jumped on the next AMA, because as you know,
Yeah,
we're
definitely.
growing.
Next one is next week, and Jamie, do you have the actual date by any chance, or?
Yes, I can check that. Give me one sec. Our next AMA is on the 16th. That's Thursday, the 16th of this month.
We're definitely gonna have again, this is our first week, so I'm pretty confident once we get the word out, and our marketing is doing really well. We're hitting all the channels, doing a lot of shilling and so forth. So and then we have larger marketing plans that are going way beyond that. So this AMA will be increase in volumes and more questions, which is great. So.
Yep, and also, if I may add, Raul, it's okay if you don't have any questions, but within the meantime, till our next AMA, if you do have a question, write it down. We're more than happy to answer that, not only here but also on our chats on Discord. So we'll answer the best we can, and just be very upfront with all of our enthusiasts and such. So very transparent. But thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. And I just want to say, keep chatting in general chat. Your levels will go up, and that will bring you to get the legend status. The legend status does give you another NFT on top of the one from the minting. So definitely be on the watch out, be on the lookout for that. And I want to just thank everyone that's come today for our first AMA. I hope to grow a lot with everyone here, and I really appreciate everyone that came today and that's on our team, and everyone here that's on stage with me as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys, if there's not any more questions, is it okay to end this session, our AMA?
Yeah.
Yep, sounds good.
Give some people some time back.
Thank you all for coming, and we hope to see you all soon, and I'll see you all in the chat. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.